Alright, this video is going to be pretty straightforward. I'm swapping out the brake booster on my 1992 Fleetwood motorhome. This is a P30 chassis. It's got the 454 big block in it. I mean, technically it's a Hydroboost, but this is what it looks like. This is the new one here. Swap out the Hydroboost. So basically, the one I have now is leaking from the plunger area. As you can see here, it's dripping fresh power steering fluid. So we're just gonna hop in there and get that taken care of. As you can see, you get your master cylinder, and you got your Hydroboost, and that connects to your pedal up here. That's it. I mean, that's as straightforward as it gets right there. So first things first, we're gonna have to disconnect the master cylinder. It's just 2 bolts, and there's supposed to be 2 bolts here, but I don't know what happened to one of them. Regardless, we'll just get this one, pop this one out, pop this one, the one over there as well, and take a bungee cord. And I'm just gonna leave this connected. I'm not gonna disconnect the lines. I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm just gonna leave everything connected so I don't have to re-bleed the brakes, and that way we don't lose any brake fluid. So I'm gonna do it one at a time. But before anything, safety first. I jack it up here from the center cross member. I use a board to distribute the weight so I don't bend out this cross member. And you gotta use your jack stands, alright? I have it on jack stands, plus I have the jack activated. So I got all 3 points of contact for this big thing. So maximum safety. Chalk the back wheels, and you're good to go. So this bolt's a 14 millimeter. It's got a bolt behind it, 14 millimeter, on the other side of the frame. So just take that, pop it out. That was supposed to be 2. I'll find a replacement for that. Now we're gonna do this, which is, I believe, a 17. And yeah, 17 fits on pretty good. There you go, nice and snug. Now you're gonna want an extension. That way you can use your impact, and I'll show you. Kind of like this. Easy day. There we go. Very nice. Don't lose the bolt. Now this is all loose. Take that bracket off. This is where I'm gonna get me some little bungee cord and bungee cord this thing up. There's some holes up here you can use to just bungee cord it. Alright, just like that. Now we're gonna start working on this. As you can see, you got a bolt here, got a bolt here, got a bolt there, and then this with the cotter pin. Once those come off, then we can remove the whole assembly. Well, we'll get those loose, then we'll take the lines off. Let's take these lines off. We got one here, we got 2 hard lines, and we got just a regular soft line here. We're gonna get those off first. Alright, I got the brake booster removed. As you can see, this is just kind of hanging there, which is perfect. And then we have those 2 bolts, that one right there, this one tucked away right there. And once you take this bolt off, that's it. Then it pops right up, and now we have to go and change over some of the parts to the new brake booster. So we're gonna go do that now. We got the new Hydroboost, we got the old one. We have to swap out a few things. We're gonna have to swap out this bracket to fit this and take this one off. We also need to replace out the spring and plunger. This remanufactured one did not come with it, but this one will swap out into the new one, and that's it. So let's start off with getting this off here, and then we're gonna need to get this giant nut off here. There's a few ways to do it. I just used a hammer and a screwdriver and just unloosened it. You get the snap ring off. I just took, again, a flathead and just tapped it until it threaded off. Then you got this bracket that comes right off. There we go. Put that to the side. Now I'm going to grab out these plungers in here. I also have to take this off too. So I just kind of took a screwdriver and just popped it out. It helps if you push one side all the way down, and it'll kind of tilt like this. And then you can pop one or two of these little tabs up, and then it comes out pretty good. And you want to take the spring, and you want to take the plunger. You want to take the plunger from the old brake booster. Very important. That way everything fits. Then we just swap it out. Put it in. Good deal. So for this to work on my RV, this bolt here has a little bit too much play, as you can see from the eyelet. Again, it's a 33-year-old RV, and this is off of a 2019 Duramax. So to make it fit, all you have to do is take a little piece of aluminum, about this big, and wrap it right around the flat part of this bolt. That right there will bridge the gap, and then it won't have any play when you put it through the eyelet here. There you go. You can see a little piece of aluminum, and look, we're good. Doesn't shift. So that's it. It's ready to go in. And this has a core charge. Typically the core is like the core on this is $85, so that's definitely going back. So return it for sure. I used just a hammer drill, but I used the hammer function. It strictly has a hammer function on it right there, to get this on and off like a breeze. It took me 15 seconds to get it off and 15 seconds to get it on. Very easy. Now we're gonna go put it in. Alright, so I got the new one in. Basically, again, these bolts, 14 millimeter, and then don't forget about that one on the back here, right there. That's it. Don't forget your cotter pin when it comes to the brake pedal lever. It's just this line and that line goes to the power steering pump, and then this right here. That's it. This one was a little difficult to get lined up properly to actually thread in. So a trick is to keep these bolts loose. Don't tighten all this down yet. Just put the bolts in just to keep it in place, and then wiggle it around and try to get that in. That was a bit to get in. That sucked. Now I just need to put the bracket back on here, and let me just show you real quick. It goes like this: bracket, frame, bolted on. Got these tightened down. There's one on each side. Got that bolt in. Yeah, everything's good to go. Now we're gonna fill it up with oil and see if there's any leaks. Whoa, what's going on with my exposure? That's crazy. There we go. Alright, fill it up and check for leaks. Alright, power steering reservoir. But I'm just gonna put a little bit at a time, half a quart at a time. And really, you're just gonna be doing this for quite a while. I get mixed reviews on, well, mixed instructions on whether you go fast or slow or what you do. Oh, hey! So I'm just gonna go at a moderate pace, lock to lock, maybe hit the brakes a few times. Try to get the air out of the system. Oh yeah, the brakes are they're hard already, which is good. Alright, and we're done. So let's just test it by putting it into neutral first. We're not rolling. Let off the brake. There we go. Now let's put it in the drive. Make sure it's working properly. Oh yeah. Perfect. Oh, this pedal feels phenomenal. Wow, that's it. Easy day. Messy, but easy.